Hi Cancer, thank you so much for joining me today. Today we are going to be doing the monthly prediction for you. Let's go ahead and get started. I want to kick things off with an animal spirit message just to check out what does the energy for my Cancers look like this upcoming month. Let's take a look here. Just one, please, Spirit. Thank you. Now on the back of the deck, we have the Wolf. Oh, it's an earth sign energy. So I see family being a very big focus this upcoming month. But let's take a look. We have the Peacock in reverse coming out. Now the Peacock is beautiful, but what's on the outside doesn't really matter. It's what's on the inside that counts. So it can be vain and superficial when it's in reverse. You might be a bit fixated on how things look rather than on how they feel or how you're enjoying them. Or whether or not you're enjoying them. This could be like, maybe you work a corporate job or you're with a partner who checks all of your boxes, but at the end of the day, you're not very happy with it and you'd rather do something like a creative pursuit or be with someone who makes you actually happy rather than just okay. Let's go ahead and get some more information using my Oracle deck. Ooh, we have one flipped over already. Let me pop that back. All right, just one or two, please, Spirit. Actually, I'm looking for up to three. Thank you. Yeah, okay. So the first one that we have coming out, again, joy. I feel like this upcoming month is going to be all about looking for happiness. And with my soulmate card coming there as well, it's reorganizing your thoughts on what a soulmate looks like. Again, you could have someone that checks off every single box and still not be actually happy, actually in love in this relationship. And this doesn't have to be a soulmate in terms of like love. It could be a soulmate in terms of like job. What is your sole purpose? What is your career looking like? Is this something that actually makes you happy? Or does it just move you along? Does it just keep you distracted and occupied? Now the third card that I had that fell out is insecurity coming out. So I do see some insecurities popping up this month throughout the month. Things for you to work on, to take notice of. I was actually picking up on this pretty heavily before I started doing your reading. I was really angry and I could not for the life of me figure out why, but the one thing in common with everything that I was angry at is that it seemed to be some kind of a projection of my own feelings onto other people's situations, and to take that step back and be like, oh wait, like this actually has nothing, like I'm not actually angry with them, I'm angry with myself. I'm upset with myself for these things that happened, that I allowed to happen, that I went through with, a soulmate, a partner, with someone else. It doesn't actually have to do with the person that I was angry at. It was myself. So there might be times this month where you feel unreasonably angry with someone, and maybe taking a step back to be like, okay, is it actually them that I'm upset with, or is this coming from somewhere deeper inside me? And I need to take a step back and look at that. On the back of the deck, we have prayer in reverse with perfection behind that in reverse as well. So I am getting kind of the sense that like things are not going to be perfect this month. You might find yourself really struggling. What I'm seeing is it's an episode of The Chosen. I think it's called Sustenance. It's the episode where Simon's wife had just gone through like a miscarriage, and she's just so angry with God, and she goes to the church, and her friend advocates for her and is like, oh, we'd like to hear a psalm from Torah, a reading from Torah, maybe something cheerful. And the rabbi says to them, I don't think that would be truthful. But what I do have here is I have a psalm that is very desperate, that is very angry, but it's truthful. And that helped to cleanse, I believe her name is Eden, Simon's wife, Eden. It helped to like cleanse her soul and help her reconnect with her higher sense of purpose, with her God. So I do see you taking a lot of time this month to kind of look at the way that things are going in your life and recognize what's working for you, what's not working for you, where insecurities are creeping in, and how you can strengthen your relationship, not only with yourself and your intuition, but with your beliefs as well. Let's go ahead and get some more using my situations deck, and then we'll go ahead and jump into the tarot. Okay, that came out quickly. Look, retaliation, punish, payback, and that's coming out in reverse. Again, there's a real urge here to not impulsively act on more surface level emotions, and to try to dive in deeper and see what the root of those emotions are. What's causing that? Where is that coming from? We have nightlife coming out, so take a gamble, risk Vegas. There could be some travel. I'm getting more like a light travel this month that you do. Something that you may feel like was a risk that might be making you angry. So if you are here wondering if like you should take a risk on something, take a gamble on something, I'm getting the sense, no, I don't think that will work out with you with that coming out with retaliation. Let me get 1 or 2 more, please, here, Spirit. Just 1 or 2 more. Okay, we have love in reverse. Yeah, again, like we had joy and soulmate and then love in reverse. So taking a tally of whether or not this is someone that you actually want to be with long term, or if this is just a risk that you took. I just heard calculated risk. So I do see you like calculating whether or not, calculating the future, calculating whether or not this is something that you can do long term, whether it's, what is the word that I'm looking for? Sustainable? Oh, okay, we got 2 more coming out. We have denial in reverse on the back of the deck with pause in reverse. Denial is actually upright. I don't know why I said it was in reverse. But again, there are going to be times this upcoming month where insecurities are cropping up. They're making you angry. They're making you frustrated, upset, etc. You might want to lash out. You might want to act impulsively. But Spirit is very much saying, no, pause. Don't be in denial that this could actually be something deeper within you rather than something to do with someone else. Now we have crickets, silence, and non-action. This could be in regards to moving. I was picking that up with the gamble card. Like if you are planning on taking a risk, like putting down money on a house or moving, I would say no, now is not a good time. Especially because right now, at the time that I'm posting this, we do have Mercury in Pisces in retrograde. And retrograde is never a good time to make big investments. You might also be trying to like put in applications for a new housing situation, and I see you not getting a lot of information back on that. I do get the sense that you should keep trying, because whatever it is, it wasn't something that you'd love. It was just something that would be sustainable. And I'm getting the sense that there is something much higher. There's a much higher cup coming for you here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and jump into the tarot. Okay, I'm going to be using my Under the Sea Tarot by Jalissa's Messages. If you haven't checked her out, do. I absolutely love her videos. But let's get some more information on what's going on for my Cancers this upcoming month. What's going on? We have my Ace of Swords. Yeah, something here seems to be some kind of double-edged sword, where it's like, again, you know, it checks all the boxes, but you don't really feel invested, immersed in a situation. So there might be a sense where you're like, well, I feel bad, but not bad enough to stay. You know, not bad enough to change my mind on what I'm planning to do. We have my Six of Wands. I do see a victory coming in this month, despite many doubts, insecurities, maybe even fears, some overwhelming emotions this month. I do see a victory coming in for you. I do see satisfaction as well. We have my Two of Swords in reverse and my Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, with my Two of Swords, I usually picture this as someone who is like taking the blindfold off of their eyes. It's like wool over the eyes when it's upright. So seeing it in reverse, I see you opening your eyes about some kind of love connection here with that Ace of Cups. Maybe recognizing, again, like, this just doesn't really check all my boxes. This doesn't make me as happy as I thought it would. I'm okay with moving on or moving away from this. Maybe even seeing, I just heard like a red flag in someone's behavior. Maybe you were seeing someone and you thought they were like perfect, but really that's just like a show that they were putting on for you. So for some of my Cancers, this might not be for all of you. For some of you, you might be seeing the mask drop off of someone this upcoming month, where you start to see the red flags, and that might shatter, some kind of like illusion on who they are, or who they were trying to be for you. Yeah, Justice. We have my Justice card coming in here. I do see Justice coming in for you later this month, specifically in the realm of love, because it looks like someone here has been trying to like cover your eyes, not show you the truth of who they are, or maybe acting very subdued. And I see Justice coming in with you, spotting the red flags, seeing them maybe even act out for some of you. And I see this ending in a victory for you. My Six of Wands is coming up with that justice directly underneath. So I see this victory being a justice for you. Maybe even you like moving on, finding someone better, finding someone that actually makes you happy, excited, makes you feel alive again. Okay, we have my Eight of Cups in reverse here. So again, there is like this anxiety and walking away, insecurities, doubts, fears coming out. But we have secrets being exposed with the moon. And we have my Five of Cups here as well. So I get the sense that you're trying not to be too harsh on yourself, looking back at the past, realizing maybe you were young. Maybe you were young, naive. You were like easily fooled by this person. I just heard anybody would be. Like with the act they put on, anybody would have been fooled by this person. So I do see you taking it a lot easier on yourself this upcoming month. As the month continues and progresses, I do see those doubts, those fears, those insecurities starting to slide away. We have my Five of Pentacles in reverse directly underneath that. So again, I see fortune coming your way, coming out of the dark, coming out of the cold here. With the moon, what's behind that? We have my Seven of Cups, looking at your options. And maybe that's the secret here. Maybe that's the secret that's being exposed, that you have a lot more options than you were willing to let yourself see because you wanted to keep that wool over your eyes. Or this person was trying to keep that wool over your eyes. Maybe you were, maybe you did have like rose-colored glasses on with this person, or even like a bit of a tunnel vision where you couldn't see your other options. But I see those options making themselves very clear to you. And I just heard, it's like, because I'm seeing some like kind of scene where someone is like, oh, I don't have to do this. I don't have to put up with this. I don't have to live this way. There's the song, it's by something, Why Don't You Stay by Sugar, it's not Sugar Clyde. I don't remember. But in that song it says, I don't have to live this way. And that's very much the energy that I see you recognizing, is you being like, I don't have to live like this, actually. I can go find love elsewhere. Plenty of people want me. You can't convince me that they don't. Behind that, we have the Fool. We have that new beginning coming out. Oh, beautiful. Super cute. And behind that, the Six of Swords. This is part of your path, baby. It's part of your path to walk away from this person and to get over these insecurities and fears. To have a little bit of boldness. I am getting the sense you will be very emboldened this upcoming month. Okay, I want to go ahead and switch. We're going to grab some charms and a quick angel number for you, and I think that's where we will leave it. So for the angel number, we have 5112, 5112, 5112 coming out for your angel number. You can go into your browser, type in angel number 5112, and that will be your message from Spirit. I do have Leo coming out here with, I'm sorry, I know, it's kind of hard to see. Where is it? There it is. Leo coming out with Mercury communication. So I do see you having some kind of spotlight when you speak. Now will be your time to like really speak some kind of truth, to be open, to be honest with someone about how you're feeling. And again, I would watch your mouth, like don't bite your tongue, but like watch it, because there is that energy of like being impulsive and lashing out wrongly and regretting that later on. Okay, let's go ahead and quickly grab just a handful of charms and initials. Okay, so funny. For the fortune, it says, a wish will be granted after a long delay. I do have one of my saints coming out here. So again, maybe prayer is needed this upcoming month. Me personally, when I deal with like a lot of depression, I will pray to Saint Philomena, because she helps the mentally ill. For the others, we have my little radish coming in. So maybe needing to eat a little bit more balance, getting some more vegetables in your diet. I have a robot coming out. So again, I feel like things in this relationship, they were stale, they were stagnant, they were robotic. But I see you in this Sagittarius energy, freeing yourself, being a free bird, fleeing the cage. And I'm seeing that a second time with this angel wing here. I do feel like your angels are protecting you. I have my flower coming out, so I do see you blossoming with spring coming in. Maybe spring might be significant for some of you. I have my twin flame description coming out. I have my description for love coming out. So love and twin flames are a big focus right now, as well as time being a big fixation right now. Now for the initials, I only have 2. I have E. So, sorry, I had to grab my list. Aaron, Erica, Eric, Ella, Elise, Esme, Edward, Ellie, Eleanor, Evan, Eva, Elsa, Ethan, and then we also had you, Uma, Ursula, Umar, Uriel, Ulysses, Yuri as well. It could also be focused, like a big fixation on you, yourself, turning your focus back to yourself after caring for someone else for a really long time. But that's what I'm seeing for you guys today. If you would like to book a private reading, you can find that in the description below. Otherwise, make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this resonated, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!